Let's talk about something most dog owners never consider: the difference between being tolerated and being respected by your dog. You probably think your dog adores you, and hey, maybe they do, but how can you really tell? Is their behavior based on trust and regard for you, or are they just playing the long game? Because here's the thing, dogs don't operate on human emotions in the way we like to believe. They respond to consistency, energy, and rewards, not sentimentality. And while that might sound a little cold, it's actually freeing, because once you understand what real respect looks like from your dog, you can start building a relationship that goes beyond treats and tail wags. So today, let's look at the subtle signs your dog respects you versus the ones that mean they're just tolerating your presence. 1. They check in with you when things are uncertain. Imagine walking into a room full of strangers. Some people scan the crowd, make eye contact with someone they trust, and relax. Dogs do this too, but only if they feel secure with you. A respectful dog will glance back at you when they hear a loud noise, see another dog, or enter a new place. It's not obedience, it's trust. They're saying, "I don't know what's going on, but I'm checking with you." If your dog charges ahead without a second thought, they may not be disrespecting you, they just haven't learned to rely on you yet. 2. They let you interrupt their fun without meltdowns. Try taking a tennis ball out of your dog's mouth mid-chew. If they immediately release it, even if reluctantly, that's a sign of respect. But if they growl, tug back, or avoid you entirely, that's tolerance, as in, you're not worth the fight right now. This is especially important with food and toys. A respectful dog understands that you control resources, and they accept that without resistance. It's not about dominance. We've mostly moved past that idea. It's about boundaries, and those boundaries help dogs feel safe. 3. They don't constantly test limits. Respectful dogs still test rules sometimes. They're curious creatures, but they don't constantly push limits. Tolerant dogs, on the other hand, act like every rule is negotiable, jumping on the couch when you're not looking, barking until you cave, refusing to come when called unless there's a treat involved. One trainer described it like this: if your dog only listens when they have something to gain, they're not respecting you, they're weighing their options. 4. They follow you, not just your snacks. If your dog follows you around the house even when you're not holding food or a leash, that's a good sign. It means they enjoy your presence and want to be near you. But if they only show up when you're cooking chicken or grabbing the treat bag, they're following the reward, not the relationship. There's nothing wrong with food motivation. It's one of the best tools we have, but it shouldn't be the only reason your dog pays attention to you. 5. They settle when you ask, even when they're excited. This one's tricky. A lot of dogs can sit or lie down on command, but real respect shows up when they choose to calm themselves because they trust your judgment. Picture this. You're walking your dog and a squirrel makes a dramatic appearance. The tolerant dog lunges, barks, and ignores your cues. The respectful dog might react, but then looks to you, waits for direction, and settles down. That self-control isn't automatic. It's built through consistency, training, and mutual understanding. 6. They don't try to control the environment. Dogs that tolerate you often try to take charge. They bark to get what they want, they pull you toward places they like, they whine until you change course. Respectful dogs, though, they wait, they listen, they give you space to lead, even if they have opinions. This isn't about submission, it's about cooperation. And it comes from a sense of security, not fear. Now here's where things get interesting. Most of us assume our dogs respect us simply because they live with us, eat from us, and occasionally lick our faces. But respect isn't given, it's earned. And it's not always obvious. The line between tolerance and respect can be thin, and crossing it takes more than affection. It takes leadership, consistency, and emotional intelligence. Which brings us to the twist. Sometimes the biggest mistake we make isn't failing to earn respect. It's mistaking comfort for connection. Your dog might love you, they might adore you even, but that doesn't automatically translate into respect. Real respect is quieter. It shows up in small moments, a glance, a pause, a decision to follow your lead even when they could choose otherwise. And if you're starting to wonder whether your dog truly respects you or just tolerates your existence, well, that's the first step toward building something deeper. Because now you know what to look for. And now you have a chance to change it. But here's the bonus insight. Building respect starts with communication. And communication starts with the tools you use. Which is why some trainers and dog owners have been quietly turning to gear designed not just for control, but for clarity, like the Rogue Royalty Dog Collar. No, it won't magically turn your dog into Lassie, but it gives you a tool that supports your leadership, not fights against it. It's made to last, built for dogs who pull, tug, or simply refuse to quit without compromising comfort or safety. Because the better your tools work with you, the easier it becomes to build that foundation of respect. And that's something no amount of couch toleration can replace. All right, you've survived this one. Now reward yourself. Hit subscribe and pick your next adventure. That one is wild, and that one might just blow your mind. Pick wisely, and I will see you there. Cheers.